How's it going, everybody? This is Mark from the No Facts Podcast, and I've got producer Mary here with a special message.
Today's episode is sponsored by Maryestlie at TikTok at Maryestlie.com and Lexurious Allure on IG. Thanks for today's sponsors for the No Facts Podcast.
The No Facts Podcast, discussing everything, verified by nothing. And now your hosts, Mark and Ty.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the No Facts Show.
No facts.
Yeah, we're going to do it to your ear holes today. We got some more shit lined up. We're gonna go through some football for y'all. I know y'all gonna be terribly disappointed in this. Big Booty Daddy is not gonna make an appearance today because we have been terrible on feedback from it. At least I haven't seen any feedback from it. Have you?
No.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna take a vacation on this week. So we got better things to talk about, like the fucking Lakers. Because I'm tired of giving y'all life advice and y'all ain't giving me no feedback.
Jerks.
Let me know your relationships is getting better or they got worse. Probably worse is more like it, but you still, I would like some feedback. But I see how it is. So y'all don't deserve to hear shit from me. So you go on about your miserable fucking lives.
Ladies, take a step back.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Anyway.
Today
Moving
is
forward.
October 9th, 2025. It is a really interesting day considering all the sports that we've been dealing with.
Yeah.
I think I'm officially now a Blue Jays fan.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. The Bills fans and Bills organization, they're all Blue Jays fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
'Cause
mean,
apparently
it's
it's
right
literally
there,
across the
Canada.
border.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, wouldn't the logical thing to be to like fucking root for New York? But whatever.
They probably tired of the Yankees shit, dude.
I sure as shit
And
was.
it's time for new blood anyway, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as Game 2 went down, I was like, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
When you see
I
them
expected-
hitting all them home runs and scoring like crazy, I was like, God damn.
Dude, those first two games were combined
Crazy,
like a football,
huh?
like a
Yeah,
football score,
dude. They was
Insane.
all over they pitching, dude.
Yeah. But let's go over
Yep.
our picks
Yes.
for the week.
Wait. Hold on. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
No, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
let's move on.
You're talking to a two-time champ here. 2 weeks in a row, by the way. Mark got off to a very hot start. He was 3-0. And since I told him since week 4 it was going down. Now the tides have changed, and I'm not going to brag too much. I'm just going to humbly brag and just let y'all know.
Is there such a thing?
Let me see.
Yes, sir. You're 2-3
But
now.
Butt Busters is getting their ass busted.
Don't be PG. It's ass blasters.
Okay, yeah, well, okay. You're right. What have I ever...
I spent 3 weeks in a row blasting that ass,
Yeah.
and here came the cheek clappers.
Yeah.
slowly
woke up.
clapping those cheeks from behind.
Yeah, we're like, you know what? We're tired of getting our ass kicked. But
Blasted.
well, okay. I don't like the way that's
Okay, all right.
you know, no homo shit here like that. You know, we're just having fun, y'all. But anyway, I won last week on. I got lucky with the Monday night game, I believe, and so this week we're moving on to week 5, and we're looking pretty like me and him is almost identical. We take separate teams because we think too much alike, so one of us got to go out on a limb and say, okay, I'll take this team, but it has to be 2 good matchups in order for me to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to take Atlanta over Buffalo. No. Even
I mean,
though Buffalo defense is shitty.
There are like 3 episodes.
But it's just, yeah.
By the way, folks, I'm sure you guys know this. There are 3 episodes in our podcast series where Ty has specifically said I will stop taking the Falcons.
Yeah.
And he takes them again.
Yeah, they burnt me 3 times, man. You ain't gonna get more than I'm good. I don't care.
All right, so let's have let's have the rundown, and we're gonna have our rundown from our very own producer, who will introduce each matchup, and then we'll talk about who we picked.
Yes.
So Thursday night today,
Eagles and Giants.
The Eagles and the Giants.
Bro, let her do it.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Redo. Take 2.
The Eagles and the Giants.
Okay.
So we both took the Eagles. It's obviously a pretty
one-sided
choice.
matchup. Yeah, this is a bye week for the Eagles, pretty much.
Yeah, I do expect Scatterboot to do some running.
Well,
around.
he's gonna play hard.
That motherfucker is.
He's gonna play hard, and the quarterback gonna play hard. But their main receiver is out. He's a done deal. So
yeah, okay.
They ain't got nothing else other than them 3.
All right,
defense is decent, but not enough to beat
run
Philly.
Through Sunday's games.
Broncos and the Jets.
Obvious choice.
Obvious. Don't even need to even speak on that. Everybody who don't even watch football is seeing how horrible the Jets are. Moving on.
Seahawks and the Jags.
So we split on this one?
We split. Both teams are good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to pick the same thing, even though I like the Jags in this one too. But I took the Seahawks because they're a worthy opponent. So
I took the Jags.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna lie. This could go either way. We saw Sam Darnold with a hell of a performance last week.
Yeah.
Against the Bucks. I mean, that game. Anybody watching that definitely was like the game of the week.
Yeah. That was
big
the game
shootout,
Sunday,
dude. It was insane.
For sure.
Next game.
The Chargers and the Dolphins.
We could skip that. It's a bye week for the Chargers.
Who listened to that and went like, man, those Dolphins have a chance, man.
Nah, dude, they don't.
Next game.
They quit. Did you see how they looked off when they walked off the field last week?
Yeah. Didn't McDaniels do a presser after and talked about how the players should be ashamed of themselves and shit like that?
Yeah. Well, that's letting you know they quit on him too. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that team is done. I'm just waiting for him to get fired any week now.
The Rams and the Ravens.
We all know why. Nobody's taking the Ravens.
Yeah.
They are terrible on defense. And as long as Lamar ain't playing, they don't have a chance.
And it's insane to think of what we thought the Ravens would be before the season started.
Yep.
It's crazy.
They're not going to even make the playoffs if they lose this game. Yeah. Which they are, because the Rams are that damn good. Even though the Rams been fucking up in the fourth quarter with they getting too conservative ass. But anyway, dude.
Normally, I'd say, you know what? Maybe the Ravens have a chance at the end of the game. But no, they're the ones who always cough up leads.
Yeah. They're the fourth quarter failures.
Watch them come out on top.
Watch,
good.
Dude. Watch.
Somehow they're holding on to
it always happens, dude.
Somehow they're holding on to like a 21-14 lead or 21-17 lead or something. And then in the last few seconds.
And the Rams will do something.
Pull a fumble.
Pull out, kick a field goal and get it blocked again or some shit, dude.
Next game.
The Cardinals and the Colts.
Colts, baby, all the way.
Colts look like the strongest team in the league right now.
Right now, so, absolutely, dude. Insane.
They don't look like they're going to lose too many more ball games.
You think Frank Reich is missing that team right now?
Man, well, you know what? I ain't going to even lie. He the one that went there and got everything started, dude.
Who was the guy who was the center for the Colts that...
Jeff Saturday?
Yeah, that motherfucker. Remember when he was coaching that team? Oh my God, bro. That team...
He went to coach North Carolina, his alma mater. Then, now he's back on ESPN.
Good. He has no business on a fucking stat sheet.
I like Saturday.
Calling plays, dude.
I like Saturday.
Yeah, sure, he's a great guy, but like he is a shitty coach, dude. That team was absolutely terrible. Next game.
No more. Don't nobody want to play them now.
Yes, exactly.
Don't nobody want to play them.
Dallas and the Panthers.
Do we need to even talk about this? This is one of the sorrier matchups.
I think it's done. I think it's settled that Bryce Young is a bust.
You think so?
I think so.
No, I don't want to say that about him, dude.
I'm already there. Unless he can go somewhere else and pull a Daniel Jones and do. But his time's gonna run out, dude. Every year you're getting older.
Yeah,
the longer you stay there,
but he might go somewhere else and do better, dude. Because remember, they're not giving him no fucking help there, dude.
Well, he needs to.
He don't have no running game. He don't have no receivers.
He needs to get out now.
Well,
the sooner the better, because
I mean they gave him a big ass contract, so
regressing.
Well.
Because the dude was insane in college.
Yes, he was. He was insane in high school.
So if this guy can't
at Modern Day, by the way, I've seen him play in person.
He's drowning in Carolina, man. He's drowning. Someone needs to save his ass.
Yeah, I know, huh?
So we both took the Cowboys. Next game.
The Patriots and the Saints.
Please, let's not talk about that. After what I seen the Patriots do to Buffalo, the Saints, and I seen what the Saints did to Buffalo.
Oh, they had him on the ropes.
The Patriots, the Saints don't have a chance.
Well, the Patriots are gonna go in there and stomp, dude. I don't see.
Yeah,
I don't see Rattler fucking.
Nope. Only success he had in all season was the success he had against Buffalo, dude.
Yeah. Next game.
The Browns and the Steelers.
No question. Or
rookie quarterback, Steelers. No need to even elaborate on that.
Next game.
Titans and Raiders.
No need to really talk about that, but the Raiders are sorry too. But I'm gonna take the lesser of the two sorries, and I'm going with the Raiders.
The Titans are one of the shittiest teams in the league right now. They are bad.
They're terrible, dude. They shouldn't have won last week, but Arizona, you send them Christmas gifts. Send Arizona Christmas gifts because they gifted y'all one.
Next game.
49ers and the Bucks.
Best game of the day.
This should be
best game of the day.
A really good game. I went with the Bucks,
and I went with Frisco.
Now I went with the Bucks based on not just Baker's performance last week, but the team's overall performance.
Mm-hmm. They balling.
Yeah, dude, and the defense has gotten a lot better.
That rookie wide receiver, he ain't playing.
Yeah,
that fool is getting open. He beating coverages like short distance and long bombs, dude. He open.
And the game's in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that heat, dude. I know. But you know what? I got Frisco. Frisco's a first place team also. They're no joke either. So, I mean, they found something and they revitalized his, what's the name's career? The quarterback. Fuck, I can't remember his name, dude. But anyway, he played for the Patriots. He been around a little bit. Like,
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked last week, but god damn, that dude put up a fight, dude. That was a really good game that they had last week, man.
But they won though, so it was all good.
Yeah.
He balling.
Next game.
Next game.
The Bengals and the Packers.
Next game. Everybody know Green Bay.
Yeah, this is
Green Bay
rest in peace, Cincinnati.
Yeah,
they're
next
done.
year for you guys.
Now wait, before we move on, what about? Okay, so here's the dilemma. People are talking about, could Burrow come back? I'm immediately thinking no.
No.
And the reason I think no is that it doesn't matter if he heals up.
No.
If they're not making the playoffs, what is the point in coming back with that offensive line and possibly re-injure yourself?
That's why I say no.
Right?
He's done for the year, dude.
So, yeah, I think he's completely just done. Okay, next game.
They smart,
this is the Sunday night game.
They will not bring him back.
KC and the Lions.
Okay.
Chiefs and the Lions.
That's another great game.
Well, first of all, fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah.
By the way, they got away with a lot last week. Did you know that?
Dude, you didn't hear me saying all the holding they was doing?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the DBs on the receivers.
Apparently, there was even pass interference on that game-winning touchdown.
Dude, I'm like, what are they going to call? Like, dude is coming out of their break, and all you see is the Chiefs guys holding them, and they ain't calling nothing.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, anyway, dude, yeah.
By the way, that game was amazing last week.
Yeah, the Jaguars is on their ass.
Especially with how the game ended and fucking, the center stepping on Trevor Lawrence and having him fall down twice.
The guard,
twice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Twice. And
got
still...
up and still ran in for a touchdown. What an ending, dude. Because when he fell the first time, I was like, oh.
And all we got on the Jumbotron was a replay of him picking his nose. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I'm glad I missed that.
Homeboy turned into a meme, dude. Like, immediately. It's like, guys picking his nose and winning games against the Chiefs, dude.
Yeah.
But I've got the Lions in this one. I think the Lions are just... They're another one of those teams that's just
juggernaut, dude.
Too strong right now.
Yeah, juggernaut. I took the Chiefs only because we both can't pick. I don't want to pick that. I want the Lions. Don't get me wrong. I like the Lions more than I like the Chiefs. But since it's one of those games that's a 50-50, I'll take the Chiefs so we don't have everything alike.
He's lying, guys. He owns like 10 Chiefs jerseys and like 5 hats. And...
Nah.
He painted his walls red at home. It says, "Welcome to the Red Kingdom."
You never see no shit like that. I like the Chiefs, but I don't like them like that.
All right, so Monday we've got a double hitter. That's going to be pretty exciting. 2 games on a Monday night.
2 games on the Monday. Well, the second game is going to be better than the first game, I think.
This guy's an ass, folks.
I wonder why I said that.
I'm being so biased.
Oh,
right now.
I see. Who's playing, producer?
Buffalo and the Falcons.
Oh, that's the reason why I said that.
I took the
Buffalo,
Falcons.
and they no defense having asses going to play, huh?
Why even take them out? Just have the offense show up.
Yeah, dude, you might as well, dude, because their defense is non-existent. They don't have a pass rush, dude. They can't blitz. They blitz is slow as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Might as well not even blitz, dude. Your corners can't cover. Your free safety is too fucking slow, dude, and can't tackle. You know what I'm saying? So if Falcons had just a little bit more game, I would pick the Falcons. But since the Falcons is terrible, I go with Buffalo.
Don't worry about picking on Trey White. I love the guy, but I think his time is up. Like that, he is just so bad. Last week, he had probably one of his worst games of all time.
They had Stephon Diggs looking like the second coming of Jerry Rice, dude.
Yeah, that was insane.
Only person he was passing to. And he kept being wide the fuck open, dude. It's like, have y'all not noticed since the first quarter that this is what their game plan is? That's how stupid the defensive coordinator is, too, dude. Like, what are you doing?
And we don't really know who he is.
DC?
Yeah.
I don't know who he is, but he need to be fired, dude.
Well, so does McDermott.
Okay.
I'll
be okay with that, too.
Since last season, I've started to lose my patience with him. I think...
Because he's a defensive guy, and his defense is the reason why he can't advance to the Super Bowl, dude.
How was he so good again? How was he so good under Andy Reid
in Carolina?
And Carolina,
yeah, dude.
like, and then you bring that mindset here, and you can't really move. Like it's like at a turtle's pace with how we've gone from the previous fucking defenses we've seen in Buffalo to where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, McDermott's defense is not as bad as Rex Ryan's Buffalo Bills defense. That defense was atrocious.
You think so?
Yes. I think the last time we had a really good defense was under Doug Marrone.
Yeah.
That's when we had Jim Schwartz as the coordinator.
Schwartz was the coordinator, yeah.
Everything across the board on defense.
But they didn't have no offense.
First place.
They had no offense, dude. But anyway.
Why can't they just be consistent?
Yeah.
All right, next game.
Well, they are consistent.
Last
consistently
game
bad. Shit.
The Bears and the Commanders.
Commanders? Oh.
The Bears?
The Bears.
Duh. Sorry-ass Bears.
We got the Temu Weekend quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Still not looking as good as he should be, I think. Jaden Daniels is going to march up and down that field, dude.
Yeah.
I love Washington, by the way. I love that team.
Yeah, me too, dude. They're exciting to watch. Their quarterback is real. I mean, if they wasn't in the division they was in, they'd be winning their division, dude. But the Eagles are just the, creme de la creme. So, it's unfortunate. But Washington is coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Washington is coming. They get a couple of more pieces, and they'll be running that division because Dallas don't want it. They definitely don't want it.
We both took Washington, just in case.
Yeah, we both took Washington.
Just in case some people out
there's
there are
no
like,
way I can take the Bears, dude. I've seen plenty, and I've seen plenty is way too much. You know what I'm saying? It's way too much. They're fucking terrible. All
right, let's talk some baseball before you get into the Lakers.
Well, we could talk about some baseball. The Dodgers are struggling against Phillies, even though they win in the series. The New York Yankees look terrible.
Mm-hmm.
The other teams are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
They didn't even look good in the wild card, in my opinion.
Yeah,
the Yankees.
The Yankees, they missing a lot of stuff, dude. They not the Yankees of
90s.
Yeah,
Bernie Williams.
I think
Derek
they're gonna
Jeter,
fire
Hideki Matsui.
I think they're gonna fire
those Yankees.
What's his name? The manager.
I don't even know who he is.
Oh shit! Because his dad used to be a catcher for the Angels, dude.
You know what? Bring back Joe Torre, man.
Shit. You know what? He's in baseball still, but I don't think he want to manage. But yeah, so baseball playoffs has been pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, the teams are evenly matched and shit, and you're seeing a lot of good baseball. You know what I mean? Regardless of who loses, but I'm just not feeling how the Dodgers give away games, dude. I just don't understand how you can't hit the ball, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other team hits the ball with no problem. Why can't you guys do the same thing? But anyway, I'm not finna get started on them. Going into the Lakers, dude.
Lakers.
I watched 2 preseason games.
Okay.
And I've already come to the conclusion that the Lakers ain't gonna be shit. Just that simple.
That's music to my ears. I hate the Lakers.
The Ziatic. Watch your mouth now.
You know what I like?
LeBron James is already gonna miss the beginning of the season because of a sciatic. Something sciatic is happening with his side or some shit. And I'm like, okay, dude. You know what? It's time to ask him, do he want to go play somewhere else, dude, or what we doing? Because I understand he's trying to beat Father Time and all of that shit, but it's slowly catching up with you, dude. And you missing games before you even really get serious, dude. Like, I got a problem with that. So, needless to say, either they need to shop him around. But I'm also I already know the Lakers ain't gonna be shit, so I'm already getting the teams who I like. I like Houston this year. To do some shit. OKC is gonna be OKC. They already the champs. They probably win another 60, 65 games. I don't think currently roster put together, I don't think the Lakers are making the playoffs. I don't care. They need to trade, dude. They need to get, because from what I saw, these motherfuckers still can't make shots. And they got the same people they had that didn't do shit last year. So when you got that combination, you ain't gonna be shit. So I'm looking forward to somebody else, dude. Like, I already know I'm trying to get conditioned to where I'm not gonna be getting so mad because I already know how they gonna start off. I mean, yeah, Luka, they saying he come in shape and all that, but he can make his shots. It's the rest of the motherfuckers who can't make their shots. So we're gonna see how that go.
You know, going to what you talked about,
yes,
trying to condition yourself to kind of be prepared for the worst, so you keep your expectations low, so you don't.
Yeah, of course, dude.
You don't over.
I call it as I see it. The preseason games are letting me know exactly how the Lakers are gonna look. All I needed was 2 games to look at them, and each game they got their ass kicked. Each game the team shot better. Once again, it's the shots, dude. Like, one team can make shots and the other one can't, and it's like, dude, these dudes are professionals. What do they work on? It look like every team work on their shots except for the Lakers, dude.
How do you think Philadelphia's going to do?
Terrible.
So I shouldn't pay attention to the season?
Don't get your hopes up.
I keep telling myself I want to get back into basketball, man.
The New York Knicks are going to run that East. Because I don't see nobody else. Maybe the Hawks will contend. I mean, because the Hawks made some big moves. But other than that, everybody basically stayed the same, dude. Other than they draft picks. And New York.
Just put it off for another year.
Dude, like, I don't, because first of all, the Sixers say, I don't know what it is about the Sixers. They can't stay healthy, dude. No matter what. Embiid is always hurt, dude. Like, and at the most inopportune times, too. On a playoff run or whatever, dude, he cannot, he's never healthy, dude.
That sounds like the Bills.
Yeah.
Milano, Oliver.
Can't never stay healthy, huh?
We have so many players that just by the time the week is up and it's time for another game, you get the report and all you see on the IR is just
dudes that's always on there. Like, get rid of them, dude. You see what?
Yeah, I'm also,
and football can release. They don't have to have a reason to like baseball and shit. You know, the DFA people and shit like that. Football could just release you, dude. I mean, I like that. I wish all sports was like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is terrible how these athletes... I mean, I'm not saying they do it on purpose, but if I'm an owner and I see a motherfucker constantly hurt every year, yeah, I need him off my team, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's give that other cat a shot. You know, whoever it may be, let's give him a shot. You know what I mean? Boom. You never know. But if you keep going with the same dude, keep coming back, oh, he's hurt next game. No, he's undependable, dude. No. Matter of fact, he won't be a starter. He's not gonna be a starter. I'm gonna make this next dude a starter. Maybe he'll think about keeping himself together here. Because I don't understand how you getting hurt, dude. Like, you know, how you play a game and all of a sudden the next game you hurt. Like, huh? How'd that happen? Y'all don't practice. Y'all don't tackle and practice this shit. So how you getting hurt? I didn't see you get hurt the game. I didn't see, wait, where are we getting hurt at? You know what I mean? So it's shit like that, dude. You know? But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, dude. You know?
So a question I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Last week, but didn't get a chance to, was if you had the opportunity to bring 2 expansion teams to the NFL, what cities and why?
Great question. And I never thought about that, man.
Now, do you immediately pursue a big market, or do you try to go to a underutilized market to try to get
go
attention
where
to it?
Don't nobody have nothing, dude. Like, I'll probably go to Oklahoma. I'll probably go to Oklahoma, and I'll probably go to. We gotta put one on the east. I'll probably put one way up in. Nah, I don't want no cold weather teams. Fuck that. No more cold. Yeah, you're not getting cold weather teams. Nah, y'all not getting cold weather teams.
You think there's already too much established on the West?
Yeah, it's too. Well, I mean, but you have to still do it because it's 32 teams. You got to stay even. So you have to make one NFC and one AFC, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, but you got to think about the travel. So you got to know where you're putting them for the travel and the scheduling. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Okay, Oklahoma and who doesn't have a? I think I would stay in the Midwest, but closer to the east. I'll probably put one in like Alabama or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'd do it like that.
I think
Nashville. Well, they got the Titans, but I probably like Alabama, somewhere up in there.
Yeah, I think lower east. Yeah, I like your first pick, Oklahoma. I'd probably go. I don't know why I always used to think like really tiny markets deserve some sort of exposure. Anything like Birmingham, so like Alabama,
yeah.
Rhode Island, that would be super tiny. But
yeah, they wouldn't be able to afford a because they won't sell out. You know, it's not big enough to sell out like that. Places like what I just named,
I always have these like ideas of like where would it be cool to see a lot of exposure put on like these tiny small towns that could potentially work, because I know 9 times out of 10 they won't, but you know, like whatever that diamond in the rough is, like what could the national market use and like make popular. Because then you also got to think like some of these cities are going to think like, oh, well, okay, we're putting a team here that becomes a tourist destination.
Right. No, that's the reason why you do it.
Now all of a sudden we're going to build hotels. We're going to build
economic boost.
Yes,
like a mug.
You think about all that stuff.
Yeah.
So actually, the Alabama choice is really good.
Well, because all they got is the Crimson Tide. You know what I'm saying? So if they treat them anything like the Crimson Tide, just imagine if a pro team, they have Saturday and they'll have Sunday. Yeah, oh man, you'd be making so much money. I mean, you know. Would you
bring football back to St. Louis? It's a strong market for.
The reason
football.
why the Rams left is because they didn't want to do the stadium and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't want to go somewhere like that.
Well, that was. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. That was the city. They the city who kind of fucked that up.
Yeah. The city
because the owner was like, "No, I want to stay here.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to make it work."
Yeah, because they weren't selling out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, okay. And the Rams was decent still. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't sorry. but he wasn't selling out, and I mean, I guess
I'm surprised the Chargers kept their name and came here.
Me too.
They should have at least changed the name.
But you know what? Then again, I like San Diego. I probably would want to put a team there, dude.
Yeah.
But California got enough teams though. So, but San Diego's a nice spot.
If you did it now, it's like what? Arizona, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Seattle.
It'd be. That's like 10 teams in one area, dude. Like, that's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a nice location, dude. San Diego's beautiful. But, yeah, no, I stick with something like in the middle. Like Wyoming or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's another good
like,
one.
Yeah, like Montana or some shit. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine, for whatever reason, a pro team in somewhere like North or South Dakota or...
Yeah, something like, yeah, dude,
that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. But the only thing is the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The charging for tickets ain't gonna be. You can't go high because they don't make a lot of money in them places. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you would have a real tight, like, budget. Like, it'll be hard to get players over there. It'll be hard. Like, I don't know, man.
So little by little, I think my wife is slowly turning into a Giants fan.
Stop.
She can't stop talking about Scatteroo, bro.
Dude, he's only one player.
Dude, the fandom she has for him,
and they keep playing the way he's playing, he's gonna get hurt, dude. So
I think it's just the fact that like she's in a classroom and there's his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Like,
but
I know him. Like, I think that's crazy.
I'm not selling. No, dude, the Giants are light years away from winning anything. So
does he belong somewhere else?
Yes. Dude.
Imagine putting Scatteroo
on a team that's playoff ready, dude.
Imagine him on the Bucs right now,
dude.
Welcome back, Mike Allstott.
I'm gonna tell you though, they're not gonna make that. They're not gonna make that same mistake that they did with
Allstott.
No, I'm talking about the Giants that they gave away with Barkley.
Oh,
they're not gonna do that again with Scatteroo because Scatteroo was.
By the way, Barkley should have a game today.
But did again, former team. They got him circled on the chalkboard. Do not let him get a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna bring in the dude from the Saints. They're gonna be like, break his legs, dude.
Oh man, we don't need to be doing all of that, dude. And it's hard to break his legs. You see how thick his legs are, dude? And plus, he can fight. I don't know about doing nothing dirty to him. He can knock your ass out. Even though he looked like a nice guy, but he grew up being a boxer, dude.
Who did the Giants have that could?
His godfather is Iran Barkley. I don't know if you know him, but
no.
Yeah. But not his godfather, his fucking uncle. My bad. Because he got the same last name. Iran Barkley. This is his uncle, not his godfather. My bad. My bad for the misinformation, but again, this is no fact show. But look it up. Iran Barkley is his uncle, and he was teaching him how to box when he was younger, dude. Iran Barkley beat Thomas Hearns twice. So, anybody know about that?
Is there anybody in today's football that reminds you of guys like, say, Dick Butkus?
Nope.
The completely different time?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
That motherfucker wasn't playing football. He was playing murder ball, dude.
Well, back then they was allowed to.
Yeah.
Now they take the meanness out of the game.
Or seeing like a modern day version of Mongo.
He was cool, but I still liked Richard Dent, and I still liked Wilbur Marshall. I still liked Singletary. They were monsters, dude. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, them teams I like, whatever though. But it was better players than McMichael. McMichael was badass though.
I'm sorry, man. Seeing today's tackling makes me...
It's terrible, dude.
Makes me really miss... And
it's
I see it across
terrible.
the board. I can't count the number of times... I'm watching games with teams that I give two shits about.
Right.
And I'm pissed. Because I see the tackling is so fucking poor. I'm like... This really can't be like how these guys are getting taught how to tackle. Like, it just makes no sense to me. These guys are fucking sliding off. These guys are, like you always say, leaving their feet. There's nothing grounded. There's nothing... I don't know. It's just so soft. It's so soft.
Because they only tackle during the preseason, like getting ready for football. They don't tackle during the season. You know what I mean? Because of the NFLPA, dude, that's the union. You know what I'm saying? So guys are complaining. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Or I got a stinger, and I got, why we got to do that? That's why they don't have 2 days no more. None of that shit, dude. because everybody was complaining, and now you get bad product on defense, dude. But what I can understand in defense is that all defenses across the board is doing it. It ain't just Buffalo. It ain't just no particular. What happened to the linebackers picking up the fucking running backs that's coming out of the backfield, dude? Why is the running backs always fucking wide open? Who are you double teaming that you don't need to be double teaming? Who?
That's true.
You don't need to be double teaming no fucking body. You a fucking pro, dude. Nobody requires a double team, dude. Why is the running back always wide open? And then when he catch the ball, he's good for 8, 9, 10. Sometimes when he break a tackle, he gets about 20, 28 yards. You know what I'm saying? Off of one broken tackle. Like, where the rest of these motherfuckers at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it, dude. The camera don't give you the whole shot, because I want to see the whole shot of where everybody is, dude. And why this dude is so wide open right here. Where's the linebackers? Where you dropping back in coverage, but y'all ain't doing a goddamn thing, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they do pass, you don't get no interceptions. You ain't knocking down no fucking passes. Why are you dropping back in coverage is what I want to know. Why do the defensive coordinators are designing defenses like that? What the fuck are you doing? That running back, when I played, that running back, if he comes out, if he goes to the boundary, you go to the fucking boundary with him. You know what I'm saying? That was the way it went. You got to run it. Each section had who they supposed to have. DBs, you got fucking receivers. Strong safety, you got the fucking tight end. Linebackers, you got running backs on whoever side. If he don't come to your side, middle linebacker could go wherever he want. He's a rover. But your Sam or your Will, if the running back come out on each one of those sides, you go pick him up. The other Will, hey, drop back in coverage. Mike, you blitz or whatever. You know, it was simple, dude. I don't understand why the defensive ends are crashing in now, because Joey Bosa gets sucked in about 10 times a game, dude. Like they ain't told him, or he ain't seen film on himself. Why are you crashing in, dude? And the guy's running right outside of you, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Who's designing these defenses, dude? Yeah. Where you teach your D-ends to crash and leave the whole boundary wide open, dude. Like, what? And the running the running back either runs past you, dude, or the fucking quarterback goes right around you, dude. Like, your job is to bottle him, funnel him in, and make him step up to the pressure, and then make a bad pass. Not allow him to scramble all the way to his right, throw a pass to Stephon Diggs, who was for some odd reason wasn't covered on the sideline, and complete a pass, and next thing you know, we got to see it on ESPN for the fucking whole week, dude. Like, that was some big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think another issue, since we're talking about the Bills, with the Bills is the amount of separation they give up. They're too slow.
Yeah, what are you backing up?
They're too slow. They can't keep up. I have to give my hats off to, like, the opposing team's ability to create such wide separation.
Yes, knowing that.
They break away so easily, and these guys have such a hard time keeping up. It blows my mind how the coach just can't fucking say, look, stick to your guy. Stick to your fucking guy. But not only that, I mean, even when you look at the plays, who the fuck is designing the plays, dude, where these guys are set way back, like...
If it's 3rd and 6, these motherfuckers is 12 yards back up. Like, what the fuck he way back there for? Jam him at the line of scrimmage, dude. Like, yeah. I don't understand why they don't jam no more. Like, what are we doing, dude? Like, you taking all the aggression is gone from defense, dude. All of it, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why these dudes are constantly getting burnt. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, make him get up in his fucking face, dude. Take his grass from him. You know what I'm saying? The more he have to make a move at the line of scrimmage, the easier it is for you. Because when I played, it was either if he lined up outside the hash, like, you could okay. I don't want to sound so difficult. If he lined up closer to the hash, you funnel him to the middle of the field, right? You grab that shoulder and you ride him. You get your 5 yards, let him go. And by that time, your pass rush should be in, dude, because that's about 3-4 seconds, dude. Mm-hmm. Okay, if he's closer to the sideline, you put your ass in his lap and ride him out of bounds. You understand what I'm saying? You should be hip to hip with him or stacking him. Don't let him stack you because obviously he's a receiver.
Yeah.
But you stack him and make him have to do a comeback or do something, run something else other than what he's supposed to be doing. But these dudes back off so far, dude, that the receivers get a hell of a run and they get a 7-yard sprint. And that's why these dudes are getting burnt, because it's like, dude, you still set in your position, and you're not facing running back, or you squared up and he's already in his running stance. So all he gonna do is back 1 or 2 moves and you ate up because you're gonna bite on one of them. You have to, because he's too fast. But your feet are still square to him, so you're gonna lose that every time. And your back pedal ain't as fast as him coming at you. You know what I'm saying? You can backpedal for about 7 to 8 yards pretty quick, but after that, you can't go into a full sprint backpedaling. By this time, he got his whole full speed up, dude, and and your ass is chasing that. That's what I'm seeing, and that shit is irritating the shit out of me, dude.
You know, another thing, since we're still going, I think they need to take a look at the blitz packages that they have and just stop. I think it's quite, if I'm one of the coaches, I'm already thinking, like, nobody in the league respects the Buffalo Bills blitz. Nobody.
0.
Why do you keep
wouldn't
running?
Either.
At this point, they look at it and they're like, oh, okay.
They laughing.
Yeah, like, all right.
I can't believe y'all doing this stupid shit. Yeah, dude.
Fix it, change it, or stop using it, because nobody respects it. And if that continues and they just... Who the fuck is going to look at this defense and go like, oh shit, they're blitzing guys?
Yeah, we're worried about them.
No.
Nobody is now.
They're one of the only teams I see that can blitz and give the quarterback
still enough
enormous amount of time.
He still got 8 seconds.
He's just
blitz is designed for you to hurry up.
He's just surrounded by like 7-8 Bills that are just not able to get in whatsoever.
5 men are blocking 8 dudes, dude.
Yep.
That shit is crazy to me.
Yeah.
5 men are blocking 6 or 7 guys, dude. How's your blitz, especially when you come off the corners?
Oh god.
How is your corners not getting in, dude? How? With his back turned to him too.
These are questions I ask myself all the time.
Like, the quarterback back is turned to him and he's still able to sit in the pocket comfortably, dude.
Not scared whatsoever.
And complete a pass.
No pressure.
and the defender that's supposed to be covering ain't nowhere around, dude. You're like, the fuck you running on defense?
Perfect case Patriots game.
Perfect.
You want to watch that happen?
They blocked. I seen them blitz at least 11 times, dude, and none of them got in. Like the last play when the fucking, I'm trying to think, when he ran out, when he rolled out, right? They blitzed him. What's the name had him, dude? The dude had him by his shoulder pad. Had May trying to bring him down when he completed that to Stephon Diggs, right? Remember that play?
Yes.
And White was trailing him, dude, when he should have met him at that spot, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Like, how are you trailing him and he's at the sideline, dude? Like, what? How are you? Stephon Diggs is not a deep route runner, dude. He's not fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So his route tree is from 8, 12, 15 yards, dude. Period. Because he's not a burner. He just got good hands and a good route runner. You know what I'm saying? Which is elite. But you should know that. You played on the team with him, dude. You had to face him in practices. Mm-hmm. When did you ever see Josh Allen throw 30-yard bombs to him? Never, dude. Ever. So what the fuck are y'all doing, dude?
Yeah.
So how's that your defensive lineman can't tackle May, dude? But I think Espinoza, what's his name? Epineza. He's coming in free, dude. Right behind the lineman that's trying to bring him down. How is it that you can't stop yourself and say, oh shit, take his arm angle away from him, dude? Because he threw his side arm because he was on his way down. And you couldn't block, stand in front of his vision, dude. You didn't have to go make the tackle. He was already being tackled. That's what I'm talking about, IQ in the sport, dude. You got to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he got him. He's trying to pass still. Let me sit back here just in case it's a fumble. Or he got to throw it in the ground, or he got to throw it to me. Only 3 options for him. He take that sack, he throw it out of bounds, or he gonna throw it to fucking me. Why was you in the same lane, the guy that's tackling, you following him to make the tackle when you already had the angle? How do 2 people be in the same spot to make a tackle, dude? If he has him already, why are you still trailing him? Like, why'd you take his route too? You're supposed to get to the outside. Take the outside away. See, that's the shit I'm talking about, dude. I mean, a lot of people don't understand probably what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying,
yes.
though? Because they showed that play, dude, about 3 or 4 times. They dissected on ESPN, dude. And I was like, why the fuck is he right there? All he had to do was just go to his vision. Block his vision, dude. Why are you trailing the guy that's already trying to bring him down with your hands up? He's leaning. Why is your hands up here? You should be putting your body in front of him. I'm trying to make it make sense, dog.
Yeah.
To this day, that's eating me up, and we're almost a week later.
Yeah, that play really.
They would have won the game. That he completed that pass for a first down, dude.
Yeah.
And that got them in field goal range to finish the game off, dude. You know that could have got them off the field because it was a 3rd down play, by the way.
Yeah, my biggest beef with that play was him coming in this way, not like this, because you could see it as it was happening, and it's like, why did you go at him like that? Like, I don't know.
Like, why are your hands up and he's leaning down? Like, that makes no fucking sense to me. That's like somebody talking to you at your knees, but you looking up at him trying to answer him. Huh? Look down at them, dude.
No, that's story of my life with the Bills. That's all game.
Like, stupid shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's why their defense irritates the fuck out of me, man.
You're not alone, man.
Good team, but their defense is fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say they stupid players. They're in the pros for a reason. But either you got to fire that DC dude or you revamp the defense. Like, you take over the defense, dude. Make changes in players and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, we couldn't get shit done under Frazier. Frazier.
Now that I see, they blamed it on him.
Yeah,
it wasn't his fault.
He was a scapegoat.
Yeah.
They fired him, and then
the defense got worse.
Yeah, and that was under McDermott when he was like, "I'm doing it myself." And then they just hired somebody, and I have no idea who it is.
And the defense looks worse.
It's just it's oh man, it's bad. It's bad.
They keep saying how good the defense is, dude.
Yeah, I was just hearing that today on NFL radio.
I'm like, says who? What are y'all watching?
The Bills look like a well-coordinated, well-oiled machine. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That was that was Jim Miller who said that.
Maybe the offense, but not the defense.
Yeah. No, but Jim Miller said that.
But Jim Miller must got paid to say that shit because ain't no way in fucking way we see the same shit and what he see. And you can't tell me I don't see nothing. I played the game. Only thing that changes about the game is the people. The game ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? The game hasn't changed. Just the people do. So you can't tell me y'all are not testing motherfuckers for their IQ of the sport. I mean, goddamn, dude. Because I see the same dumb shit every time. Mm-hmm. I mean, are you not studying your opponent? Are you not? Everybody know goddamn well Diggs don't run deep routes, dude. Everybody knows this. Except for Buffalo. He had the best game he's had in years against Buffalo, dude.
Yeah.
That's the name you should have had circled when you knew y'all was facing him. Get him because he gonna try to have a fucking game of his life, dude. Mm-hmm. If we stop him, make them beat us with somebody else. He's not gonna do it. Hey, like they did nothing tricky. They ran a lot, which they should have been doing because Buffalo's run defense is 32nd in the league. So I don't know why anybody would pass on them. Because if you can run all day, fuck it, run, dude. But anyway, I got so many problems with what I seen, dude, out of that defense. And you know what? A part of me is pulling for them, dude, because I want to see them get one, dude. I picked them at the beginning of the season to go. They really work. really begging me to change my mind about they sorry ass, dude. And if they have another loss like they had, or if I see them keep struggling with every opponent they fucking facing, there's supposed to be blowouts here, dude. They ain't faced nobody hard other than the Ravens. Everybody else, y'all should be whooping their ass by 20 or more. Everybody.
This is why I told you at the beginning of the season that I was not going to immediately pick them to win or even go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
There were things that were noticeable in the preseason and at the start of the season that immediately made me just think, okay, I don't think so. But getting off of a less, a less self-harm topic.
Yeah.
I tell you, dude, being a Bills fan is literally a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so upsetting.
I remember my 7-year run with them. I know.
And I'm still married to them, dude. So
yeah, my 7-year run with them. I know, dude. Trust me, I know. My 7-year run with them. I know.
Guys, Ty here knows. I've told him many years. I think I'm going to quit. I think I'm just going to quit being
almost
a fan.
Every year you say it. Then they come back and look better.
I can't take it anymore.
Then they come back and look better. Then they have these moments when they playing against teams that are basically, I mean, everybody's competitive, but these are non-playoff teams they're playing, dude. And they're struggling. Yeah. They're struggling. If they would have gave the same amount of effort they did against the first game against Baltimore, they'd be beating these teams by 30 points or so, dude. Easy.
I think right now the peak has been Bills' wild card game against the Pats. If you remember that perfect game they played, I think that was the absolute peak of what we've seen in these past few years.
Yeah.
They have never been able to achieve that level of play.
Yeah.
Everything about them on that night was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Every drive had a score.
Yeah.
Every single drive. There were no punts in that game, which blows my mind. And then the defense just like fucking shut them out, dude. Like they ended up scoring a touchdown at the end of the game because they already started pulling everybody.
Right.
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen the Bills that good since then.
Yeah.
The way they played against the Bengals in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's the kind of Bills team that I expect.
Yeah.
Each and every week.
Yeah.
That version of the Bills is what we have now too. It's just so fucking piss poor, dude.
Yeah.
I swear it's like an abusive relationship, but like I just can't help myself. I have to keep going back.
Huh? Yeah. I get it, man. I was like that too, dude. I was like that too. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this team one more year. I'm gonna get it. Then I finally had enough in like '96, dude. I was like, okay, the run is over.
I think Raiders fans feel the same way.
Everybody's retiring, so it's like, you know.
What teams do you think have that same type of like?
Mostly all of them, except for the ones that really never have a chance coming out the gate. You know, you just root and hope you hope they have a winning season.
Browns like forever.
Yeah, like teams like that. You just I wish we could just have a winning season, dude. But teams that are expected, who makes the playoffs every year, either they make it to the divisional round or the championship. You have each year your expectations grow more because you're like, okay, reason why they didn't make it is because of this.
You think if Marvin Lewis was still with the Bengals, they'd be better than they are now? Making the same changes. Getting rid of Dalton, picking up Burrow. Like, let's say all those things still happen, but they have Marvin Lewis as the coach. You think they're any better?
Yeah. Coaching has a lot to do with it, dude. Cause
I know the defense would be better.
Oh yeah, dude. Come on.
But
the offensive coordinators would be better too.
Some people are like, at least with Lewis, you knew you were going to the playoffs.
He was that good, dude. Your coaching matters, dude. Like it matters. A lot of people don't like to give that prop, but it matters.
That team has, I think, started to lose a lot of respect for Zach Taylor, especially with his like giving up type of attitude. Mm-hmm. I think teams are just kind of players on that team are starting to like play like they don't want to be there. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing it across the board with the offense and the defense. So
they human.
I'm already under the impression that the Bengals need something to change, like big time.
They will. I don't think he's gonna make it through the season either.
Yeah.
Him.
If they're smart. Smart.
I think he ain't gonna make it through the season. What's the name ain't gonna make it through the season? Oh man. We were just talking about his ass too. Or the team anyway. Let me see.
By the way, folks, if you haven't already heard, our show's on a million platforms.
Yeah.
At this point, you can look up whatever podcast platform you listen to and search No Facts Podcast.
Miami Dolphins coach.
Oh, Mike McDaniel.
Yeah. And I don't think Arizona's coach gonna make it either.
Why does Mike McDaniels look like he's on drugs every week? And he looks more and more
stressed out.
He looks, yeah, he's looking more and more
because he knows his job is on the line, dude. Like, his team is not performing, dude. They're underperforming. Now he could come to Buffalo and put that offense together. Like, ooh, that'd be sweet. But the only thing is, he's not a defensive guy, and that's where Buffalo need help at more than anything. Even though they
have a defensive coach.
Offenses, they lacking some desire there too, dude. Because I'm like, I don't like that little quick screen they run. Too much. They do that too much, dude. It's easy to see, dude. You're letting teams that don't even have good defenses, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've seen way
like New Orleans was on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is New Orleans, dude. Go deep on their ass. These motherfuckers is running screens.
Mm-hmm. Because the receivers can't fucking get separation. It's insane. It's insane to me, dude. It's insane how these guys just cannot get open. And fucking Brady was coming up with excuses about it and wasn't, like, he didn't want to take the blame. Fuck all. I fucking forgot what he said, but it pissed me off when he said it because I'm like, zero accountability. So there's so many levels to the Bills where accountability needs to be called out, and these dudes just don't take it. Like, yeah. Fuck. And
only Josh dude. Only he does.
I get sad for that guy, dude, because of how often this guy needs to carry the game by himself.
By himself, dude.
Like, I'm not getting help from anyone.
Anybody, dude. Like, your receivers are dropping balls, dude, or fumbling, or it's like, fuck, dude. What?
Your defense is going out there and fucking getting giving it shredded, dude.
And we take the lead. We could be up by 2 touchdowns, and for some odd reason, this defense still can't get off the fucking field, dude. Knowing that the team got to pass the ball.
Yep.
Knowing that the team got to pass the ball to catch up, dude. We score, you give a touchdown right back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I would be over in the defensive coordinator's face like, what the fuck are you running, dude?
Bro, this has been going on since, like, 2020, man. Like, remember the Bills-Chiefs game? That famous 13-second game?
13 seconds.
They should have won that game. Like,
they had it won.
They didn't have to keep bringing the offense back out to score. Like, they should have, realistically, they should have won that game by a wide margin, but the defense kept letting them score, and Allen had to keep coming back and score again, like just having to make these crazy hero plays every single time. Pisses me off, man.
Dude, it's terrible, dude.
All right, moving on before we...
And we are in the 7th inning of the Dodger game. They just brought in Sheehan.
Update.
And, the Dodgers are going to lose this game. Because he come in, the first person he face, he give a fucking base hit to. Can't make this shit up, dude. You can't make this shit up.
No outs, too.
They terrible at home, dude. They terrible at home.
Well, they'll probably close it out when they go back to Philadelphia, then.
They lose this, they losing the series, dude.
You think so?
Ain't no coming back from this, dude. You up 2-0 in a 5-game series? What reason do you have to be losing, dude, at home? You did it on the road. All you have to do is win one game at home. One. You ain't got no reason to go back to Philadelphia, dude. There should be no reason, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the end of the show.
Yeah. I just had to throw that in.
It blows my mind how fast these shows go, dude.
Yeah.
Because we're already at an hour.
Yeah.
Any movies?
No. Ain't shit came out. Nothing I want to see. Tron, fuck that shit.
Oh, God, no, yeah.
That shit look trash.
Yep. Okay, well, damn.
Yeah, nothing. I have nothing. Big Bad Booty Daddy left already. He didn't need to. I told him his services wouldn't be needed today. You know, so today y'all got all sports. That's what y'all get.
He took the early flight to Philadelphia to wait for the Dodgers to show up.
Well, he's on some fuck the Dodgers right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly where I stand at with it. Because there's no reason why you should come home and lose 2 games, dude. There's no unacceptable, dude. Your pitchers can't get shit to get it ain't the pitchers, dude. You're hitting, dude. What? Why these motherfuckers can't hit? That's what they get paid to do. That's what they get paid to do.
Yeah.
Fuck the defensive part of the shit. Hit the fucking ball. But nope. They pay all these high ass price motherfuckers to choke in the playoffs, dude. There's no way. I'm cutting everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much for being with us today.
Fucking shit. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. How they fucking miss a double play? You see that shit? Easy out, dude.
If anybody wants to know, it's top of the 7th. If you want to follow along.
Freddie makes an excellent play, dude. Boom.
If you want to
he throw it right back to him, right on line. This fucker. You see this shit?
Peak Dodgers baseball.
How you miss? That's playing catch, dude.
That looked bad. Who was that?
The pitcher.
Oh, God. Yeah, you really torched his ass.
Fucking pitcher, dude.
Who is this anyway?
It's Sheehan, dude. I don't know why he keep depending on him either.
Is he not good?
Fuck no, ain't none of the Dodgers pitchers good.
None of them.
And the bullpen is terrible, dude. Like worse than the starters.
All right, guys.
At least the starters showed up in this. Fucking bullpen is still trash.
You know,
but anyway, all right.
We're getting a tyrant at the end of the show, but hey, I'm sure some people are like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, it's time for football. Fuck the Dodgers, dude. Let's end this show. I'm trying to go watch football. I already know guys. The Dodgers are gonna lose.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the No Facts Podcast. I want to thank my co-host as always for another fun and exciting.
It was all sports today.
Yeah.
It was all sports today, and it's y'all fault. We're not getting feedback. So be a friend, tell a friend something nice might save their life. And y'all know the saying, be good, and if you can't be good, be safe. And if you can't be safe, be careful. And if you can't be careful, fuck it. Don't name it after me. Fuck y'all. I'm not having fun with you motherfuckers no more. Every time I put it on me. Don't put your fucking kids on me.
Someone activate my life alert. I'm about to die. Oh my God.
Yeah. You didn't see that coming.
That was the greatest fucking outro I've ever heard. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks so much for listening to today's episode of the No Facts Podcast, discussing everything, and as always, verified by nothing. If you like today's episode and want to hear more, check us out. We're all over the place. iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment, like, and share this episode with your friends. We'll catch you next time on the No Facts Podcast.